In an era filled with political turbulence and shifting powers, few names stood out as much as Julias Sijar. His journey began in a modest village where the young Sijar learned the values of resilience and determination from his parents, who were humble farmers. Yet, unlike most, Sijar had a hunger for more. He had dreams far bigger than his birthplace could contain. At the age of 17, Julius left his village and moved to the city-state of Aurides, a place known for its intellectual fervor and political intrigue. He quickly realized that to make an impact, one needed not just intelligence but strategic thinking. Aurides was a city ruled by a powerful elite, where backroom deals determined the fate of nations. Many underestimated the young man from the countryside, but Julius had something most lacked: an unshakable will. He started as a mere apprentice to a senator, learning the ropes of governance and diplomacy. But soon, his ambition and keen understanding of human nature set him apart. Julius realized that power in Aurides wasn't just held through force, it was wielded through influence. He made allies with the intellectuals, the merchants, and the military generals, always staying one step ahead of his rivals. His philosophy was simple: in a world filled with lions, one must learn to become the strongest among them or be devoured. But Julius wasn't content with simply playing the game of power in the city. He sought to unify the fragmented states of the region, to bring them under one banner. He envisioned a great empire where knowledge, strength, and leadership would propel civilization forward. His most defining moment came during the siege of Khalid, a neighboring city that had long resisted unification. Facing an army thrice the size of his own, Julius showed his brilliance as a tactician. Instead of engaging in open warfare, he led a series of covert operations, cutting off Khalid's supply lines and sowing discord among its leaders. Within months, the seemingly impenetrable city surrendered without a single battle. His victory was a testament to his belief that true strength lay in outthinking your enemies, not just overpowering them. The siege of Khalid cemented Julias Sijar as a leader who combined both wisdom and ruthlessness. He continued to expand his influence, not through conquest alone, but by spreading ideas of unity, strength, and self-reliance. His speeches became legendary, inspiring thousands to join his cause. Julius believed that to build a lasting empire, one needed to build men of strength and virtue, not just armies. Yet, like all great men, Julius faced his darkest hour. His closest ally and most trusted general, Marcellus, betrayed him. Marcellus, envious of Sijar's growing power and influence, conspired with external forces to overthrow him. It was a moment that could have broken any other man. But for Julius, it was simply another obstacle. In a daring escape from assassination, Julius rallied his loyal forces, and in one swift, decisive battle, he crushed the rebellion. His retaliation was merciless. He knew that betrayal could never be tolerated in his empire, for it was not just a personal attack. It was an attack on the unity he had worked so hard to create. The punishment he dealt to Marcellus became legendary, a reminder to all that loyalty was the highest virtue in Julius Sijar's world. As he grew older, Julius focused less on expansion and more on solidifying his empire's future. He established schools, libraries, and training academies, believing that the next generation would carry forth his vision of a unified and powerful state. His final years were marked by peace, but not stagnation. Julius ensured that his empire was built on foundations that would last long after his death. He left behind a legacy that shaped generations. In the end, Julius Sijar wasn't just a conqueror or a ruler. He was a man who understood that strength wasn't just about physical dominance, but about intellectual and moral superiority. His philosophy echoed through the ages: an empire built on brute force will crumble, but one built on strength of character, will, and mind shall stand the test of time. Julias Sijar's story is a reminder to us all: greatness isn't handed down, it's forged through hardship, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to one's vision. And while time may erode the memories of kings and generals, the legacy of a man like Sijar will last forever.